You tell everyone you're over her. You say you've moved on. You smile when people ask about your past, and you insist that everything is fine. But then her name appears somewhere, and your heart beats just a little faster. You hear a song that reminds you of her, and suddenly you're replaying memories you thought were gone. So, are you really over her? Or have you simply become better at hiding your feelings? In today's video, we'll uncover the subtle signs that you're still emotionally attached, even if you've convinced yourself otherwise. Stay until the end because the final sign is the one most people never recognize. The first sign is that you still think about her every day. It doesn't matter whether those thoughts are happy, sad, or angry. If she continues to occupy your mind without invitation, it means part of you is still emotionally invested. Healing isn't measured by how often you force yourself not to think about someone. It's measured by how naturally your mind stops returning to them. The second sign is that you still imagine conversations that never happened. Maybe you picture what you wish you had said. Maybe you imagine her apologizing. Maybe you imagine getting another chance. These imaginary conversations can feel comforting, but they're often a sign that your mind is trying to rewrite a story that's already finished. The third sign is that you secretly hope she'll come back. Even if you tell your friends you're done, a small part of you keeps wondering if she'll text, call, or suddenly realize what she lost. As long as your happiness depends on a future that may never happen, you're giving away your peace. The fourth sign is that you compare every new person to her. You notice how someone laughs differently, speaks differently, or treats you differently. Instead of getting to know people for who they are, you're measuring them against someone from your past. No one can win a competition against a memory, especially when that memory has been idealized. The fifth sign is that you still check her social media. Maybe it's once a week. Maybe it's once a month. Maybe you tell yourself you're just curious. But every visit keeps the emotional connection alive. You can't fully walk away while you're still looking back. The sixth sign is that you still blame yourself for everything. You replay every mistake, every argument, and every decision, believing that if only you had done one thing differently, everything would have worked out. Self-reflection is healthy. Self-punishment is not. Relationships rarely end because of one single mistake. The seventh sign is that you're afraid to let go because you're afraid of forgetting. Many people believe that moving on means erasing someone from their lives forever. But letting go doesn't erase the memories. It simply removes the pain attached to them. You can appreciate what happened without allowing it to control your future. Here's the truth that many people avoid. Sometimes you're not attached to the person anymore. You're attached to the version of life you imagined with them. You're mourning the future that never happened. Once you understand this, everything begins to change. You stop chasing what could have been and start building what still can be. So how do you finally let go? Start by accepting reality instead of arguing with it. Stop feeding old memories by constantly revisiting them. Invest your energy into your health, your goals, your friendships, and your purpose. Every day you choose growth over obsession. You weaken the emotional chains holding you back. Progress may be slow, but every step forward matters. Remember this. The goal isn't to pretend she never existed. The goal is to reach a point where remembering her no longer controls your emotions. That's when you know you've truly healed. Not because you've forgotten her, but because you've found yourself again. If this video spoke to you, don't forget to like this video, comment below with which sign you related to the most. Share it with someone who may need these words today. And subscribe to the channel for more videos on emotional strength, self-improvement, and stoic wisdom. Your support helps this community grow, and you never know whose life your share might change. And remember this final stoic message. Your peace should never depend on someone choosing you. The Stoics believed that true freedom begins the moment you stop chasing what you cannot control and start mastering what you can, your thoughts, your actions, and your character. The right people will come and go, but your greatest responsibility is to become someone who remains strong, calm, and virtuous, regardless of who stays or leaves. Protect your mind, build your character, and let every ending become the foundation of a stronger beginning.